Yo, yo, yo. Morning, morning. Who we got in the chat right now? We got Sensei, we got Q-Kai. What's going on, people? Morning. Change up the stream. You guys should be able to see my time over here. So it's like 9:30 a.m. over here. Under the sea with John. Yeah, bro. That's how we do things over here, man. We sit here under the snorkel. When we make some fire beats, we change into this one. You know what I'm saying? So get used to the gimmicks around here. So we get down. What are you guys saying this morning, man? What time is it over there for you, Kai? What are you saying, bro? 4 p.m. That's decent. Where you located? Sensei, you said you're learning FL today. Why are you not learning Apron, bro? Going straight to FL. Australia. Dope. This is an ideal time to stream for you then. What's the weather like right now in Australia? I'm making guitar beats, yeah? Oh, sweet. I love to hear some stuff sometime, man.
John the Dreamer.
Oh, it's raining. That's a shame, bro. Better around the piano. Have you got grades in piano? Or do you just play by ear? Getting taught to play by a teacher. Okay, cool. How are you finding those lessons though? All the theory I learned is from my piano teacher. Okay, dope. Yeah, I remember when I was doing lessons a long time ago. It was cool, but it was just playing these just like nursery rhyme stuff, man. It was just not interesting music. Like when I wanted to learn theory, I just wanted to learn like advanced chord progressions. Oh, man, excuse me, man, it's still 9 a.m. for me, but yeah, advanced chord progressions, just stuff that's gonna make my music production better. I always found that just learning those books was so boring, man. Okay, so you got a cool teacher then. She allows you to learn how you want to learn. That's what I need to find, man. Just find something a bit more interesting. Yeah, man, some of these teachers, man, they're just like, here's the book, go and practice. Half an hour a day. It's so boring. Like I love playing the piano, like just sitting here and just coming up with stuff. Like I love these major sevenths and stuff, minor sevenths and stuff. But I'm super sloppy, bro. Like I literally just play keys to make beats. Like, that's about it, really. I should be able to learn and play some more songs and stuff, but who's got the time, man? For sure. Who's got the time? Alright, let's see if we can cook something up, man. Sometimes I feel like being a MIDI warrior. Just click stuff in. I know my way around major minor chords. That's all you really need to know and figure out them. Exactly. That's how I've been making music for years. Just coming up with little bits and pieces, learning the majors and minors, just getting going. What vibes are we feeling today? You find it important to follow a scale if you have a good ear. I mean, like, I'll be honest with you, like, sometimes I make beats and I speak to some of my musician friends and they're like, oh, why did you use that chord? Like, that's a bit out of the scale, but it sounds really good. How did you know that? And I'm like, bro, I just use my ear. You know what I'm saying? I just use my ear. So when you spend too much time focusing on the scale and should I stick to this and go out, you get I find that you get bogged down in this kind of like you start making the same sort of stuff as everybody else because you're using the same chords. You're not being creative. You're not changing different things. You gotta be like adventurous sometimes. That's how I see it anyway. Like, break the rules, man. I enjoy doing MIDI without scale because you're forced to use notes and you can't explain it. Yeah, I feel what you're saying, man. Let's bring that. It's how I like to work sometimes, just sitting here flexing. Hey, it's 5 a.m. here, but I wish I could stick around to see what cook up. I'm probably gonna be sleeping, bro. It's all good, man. Look, I appreciate you even checking in and shooting me a follow, man. Much appreciated. I want to give you a challenge to progression without using those highlighted notes. I don't have any highlighted notes, bro. I'm just sitting here drawing in notes right now. Let's see if we can cheat. Inversions always work. What are the grey notes and Alright, these grey notes and stuff is literally just an extension of the keyboard. These are not in the scale. This is literally just C to C. Like, it's the whole octave just laid out. This isn't. This is what I'm saying. FL Studio is very scale mode. Like, you can set up the scale, but this isn't the scale. I'm literally just drawing in MIDI notes. So look, if you look down the left hand side, look, you can see the little red. That's all full 12 notes of an octave. So I'm not using the scale mode, man. I'm just building the progression. Official Don't Ask Why, appreciate you, bro. Love for the follow. Also, if you guys are interested in joining my Discord, there's the link. Yeah, let's run with that. Let's see if we can cheat some chords right now. Let's go here. Got the commands there. Alright, let's change the sound, man. Let's get something a bit more creative. What plugins are you guys using these days? Contact, Expand, Ample Guitar, Dope, Battery 4. See, you have to use Battery because you're a Logic guy. Have you updated your Logic, by the way, to the new update? There's a lot more things in there, which is very Ableton-like. Now I'm gonna update today. Yeah, bro, you should update it a long time, man. There's a lot of new stuff in there that can really help you out, especially when it comes to just like triggering sounds and drums without even having to flex with Battery or EXS24, whatever you're using. What kind of vibe am I going for? Bro, right now, I'm just trying to get some sounds to play, bro. You know what I mean? That's the kind of vibe I'm going for. Ooh. I want something kind of eerie, but I don't want it to be like the sustain to be like too long and stuff. Don't need that. You crack me up. Yeah, man, that one's spiritual. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ride with that one for now. Bro, you think this is rapid? I'd be finished by now if I was just me on my coffee table, like just my laptop speakers. Like right now, this is much more strenuous on the computer when I'm making beats, but because I'm streaming. Like I get frustrated when it starts to take too long. Man, I don't watch that. We're here for the cookout. No, it's not. You know what it is, right? I'm more frustrated because I have so many ideas happening up here and I'm not being able to get them out because the stuff is just being a bit slow. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing in my head. Let's get some bass going, man. I always find when I put an airway in or some sort of bass, it just gets the vibe right. That filter though, Jerry, what are you talking about, bro? Jerry, what are you talking about? Man said that filter though, like he knows what a filter is. I'm an 808 guy. I want to start using more bass guitars and stuff. Yeah, bro. The thing is trying to find the right balance of them both. Because it can be difficult, man. Might move, it's like learning a whole different door. Yeah, so, you know, I love seeing people use FL. Because like when I used to use FL, like when I first started, I had it for like maybe 2 weeks. I just couldn't get my head around it. But that was right at the start of my producing career. I just couldn't get my head around it. And I was just like, you know what? I'm moving over to side notes. And then I found Reason. And Reason made sense to me. And everybody else used to look at me like I was an alien. Like, bruv, how are you using this? This is all like cables and stuff. Nobody understood. But to me, it made perfect sense. Then when I started studying music, people were like, oh, like that's how it works in the studio. So I was like, all right, cool. That's just how it makes sense in my head. But most people just, oh, the cam filter. Yeah, bro, we're underwater out here. Yeah, Omnisphere is great. It has a lot of sounds in it. But the problem I find with Omnisphere is it's so massive, right? That I spend too much time looking for sounds instead of just using them. So sometimes I don't opt for it, but like sometimes I opt for a more simpler basic plugin just to get what I'm looking for. So yeah, I'll sit there and I'm just like, I just want a simple lead, fam. Like why? It does too much sometimes. I love Twitch, but I spend way too much time chatting. Yes, bro, you need to cut Omnisphere. Omnisphere is a bad boy thing. If I'm being honest with you, I didn't buy it. My girl bought it for me as a present. Get you a real one. Let's give her applause right now. What we doing? Let's get some drums. Big up the sticker slappers. Wants to be a bit faster, man. Maybe you go for like a 150. Let's go for a 160, man. So a lot of things I do, like I'll find the bits of the mid that are a bit too much and just take them out a little bit. How many of you guys kind of mix as you go? I know I do, just to save a bit of time. But I also feel like it's like you need to like shape the sounds, design them, get them to where you need them to be while you're making the beat. When you make space for other instruments, you get other creative ideas. That's what I find anyway. Alright, let's throw in another sound, man. I want like an ARP or something, man. This beat's going futuristic, it's going spiritual, as Sensei would say. Let's have a look through my list of plugins. I have way too much crap in there that I don't even use. 808 and kick. Alright, for me, right, my 808 and kick always fighting. They're trying to operate the same space. So what I started using is a saturator, or if you're using FL or something else, maybe like a soft clipper. So what I find they do, like it just kind of blends them together a little bit more. Obviously you have to find the right 808 and the right kick. Like you have to start practicing that skill. But if I turn this off now, like to me, it sits kind of well, right? But at the same time, it's not perfect. But when I start using these like soft clippers and saturators, like it adds the punch that we're looking for and brings in that kind of, like it kind of uniforms them or just unifies them. Like they're fighting, but they come together and just like shake hands and be like, all right, cool. Oh, Ozone the master. Listen, we're all guilty of doing it, bro. We're all guilty of doing it. I won't lie to you, but you gotta do more than that, man. Because there's been some times where I've put Ozone on my master, yeah, taking it to a session. I had 100% faith in this thing, and it's let me down so bad, man. It's just been like, and it's like you can't rely on that, like, because people, you'll be in a room with other producers, or you'll be in a room with like people that are gonna potentially buy your beats or whatever, and the thing's just not knocking, and it's because I know I've been lazy. You know what I'm saying? So don't get into that. Break that habit as soon as you can, man. Yeah, man. Ozone is I can't even put into words. It's very useful. How it does everything. It's like a little toolbox of, right, oh, you need that, we got that. You need that, we got that. But you know, use it sparingly. I try to avoid it now, because when I start getting lazy, oh man, it's a wrap. Everything is just, I'm compromising my quality because I'm just using the same presets all the time. And also you're limiting yourself from being more creative or finding new mixing techniques, or essentially finding your own sound and developing your own sound, because you're just using a set of sounds that can get the job done. But getting the job done is subjective. I spend way too much time deciding which plugin to use, and then when I get in the plugin, it's like, which sound to use. Oh man, this is too much. It's like when you're trying to sell beats to an artist, right? They go to your website and you have like 5 different pricing points. If I was an artist, and I see 5 different prices, I'm just gonna go, man, because it's just way too much to just focus on. Just keep it simple for them, man. It's kind of where I want to take it, but maybe slow it down a touch. Before I was like John the Dream and stuff, I used to go by a different name, and this is what I used to make, just like weird spacey beats. And the problem is I've taken way too far that rappers couldn't even jump on it. But sometimes you kind of just have to just make whatever you feel, man. I have genres that tend to go lo-fi, R&B, hip-hop, some trap, but whatever I feel. Yeah, man, that's the best way to make music, man. Just do what you feel, stay true to yourself. I mean, if you're trying to be a YouTube type beat producer, then you have to focus on like a particular artist or like a few different artists, just to make sure people keep coming back to your channel and are hearing the same stuff. I think where a lot of people go wrong is 1 minute they make an NLE Chopper type beat and the next beat is a Beyonce type beat, and it's just like you have 2 audiences coming to your channel and none of them stick around because you're not consistent. Would you recommend gain stage after laying ideas? Bro, I do it while I'm making the beat, man, because you can't get a good level if you don't gain stage. So I try to gain stage absolutely everything. So your fader, your sound should be coming in next to your fader. So like this purity sound now, it's pretty close to it, but what I would probably do is go into the level here and boost it a bit more. Just so it's where it should be. That way when I know I move the fader, I know it's following. So yeah, get the gain stage in there. Let's get some of the beloved RC20 out. If you guys don't have this plugin, you should have it. Get some glide on. This is probably like the most requested tutorial that I have on my page. Some glide stuff. Yeah, I have a tutorial on gain staging, bro. I think it's called how to level your beats, something like that. I think I tried to dial it down instead of put gain staging. Oil cans preset. You know what? Let's pull it up right now. Is it this one? The Psycho oil cans. Tokyo Drift. I'm just gonna throw that there just for lols, really. Alright guys, we're coming to the end of the stream. Appreciate you coming through. My boy's doing a 24-hour stream, so we're gonna raid his channel now. And yeah, thanks for coming through.